When I'm in the car, you know it's a serious vibe. It's a serious thing. You know it's serious. Okay, so this is why your boy's in the car right now. My mouth is bare dry as well. What's good, family? I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be addressing something, so watch the whole thing. Let's go. Alright guys, so today's video, I really want to just address a couple of things, man. I really want to just, you know, update you guys with a couple of points as well. So first things first, right? So some of you guys are asking for more detail, right? More detail. Give us some more. Give us some more, hey? They're asking for more information. Oh, we don't like it when you hold stuff back. They're saying all kinds of stuff. Guys, yeah, if you want the detail, join the mentorship. I give you guys enough so you can go forth and practice and become profitable with that strategy. But if you want more information, if you want more detail, get the mentorship. Get the mentorship, right? I don't know anyone else who gives off bare information for free. No one does that. No one does that. So don't be, you know, all stressing that man's not giving you bare detail. I'm giving you enough detail to go forth and become profitable traders. Do you understand? If you want more, then holler at me on Instagram. My mentees be winning. They're winning. So guys, that's the first thing I wanted to just quickly talk about. If you want the detail, get the mentorship. It's as simple as that. You're not going to get the details in the signals. You're not going to get the detailed details on YouTube. But if you want that information, if you want that knowledge, get involved in my mentorship. I started up a signals group literally about 2 or 3 days ago, and we're up 3.6% for the week. So that's good, right? 3.6% for the week is like a break-even week for us. It's not really a great week. It's literally just a break-even week. There's an NFP week as well, so you know things don't necessarily go according to plan. So we're still in the positive, which is fine. We sent out 8 signals in total. 3 of them were wins, 4 of them were losses, and 1 was a manual close. 3.6% is not like the greatest week. We normally catch a lot more percentage growth in one trade alone. We've had some good feedback, and we've had some people are just literally crazy folk. Some people have reached out to me and said I'm a scammer. Okay, and look, I don't know what's going on with these people, man. To those negative people, to those people trying to bring those negative vibes, right? This is your little portion of the video. You're not welcome here in this doormat. You're not welcome here, G. I'm just letting you know now. If you come to me with any negative vibes, you're gonna get straight blocked. Like, I'm about the people who have stickability, the people who actually want to win. You know, there's some fake liquidity gang members out there. You would never have believed that, but then from starting a signals group, you can see that there's some fakes out there. I haven't got time for you, okay? I got time for the people who are about that positive vibe, who want to see that growth in their life, who want to see me win as well. So guys, that's the little section for them. Okay, they can bounce, it's all good. Now I'm going to focus on the real gang, the real liquidity gang members. It's been the first 3 days, and a few things have arisen, a few adjustments we're going to make as well. Some people have reached out to me and asked questions in a nice positive manner, right? And so I'm going to respond to you positively. I'm going to give you a response. So first of all, one of the things that has arisen, right? So one of the reasons they were calling me scammers was because TP1 was a 1-for-1. And so just to give you a bit of a background, I've been sending signals now for about 2 years prior to this, right? And my TP1s have always been a 1-to-1, okay? TP2 is normally a form of liquidity, and TP3 is either a further area of liquidity or like a swing position. This is how we're operating the signals group. And so obviously I have scalpers here, I have intraday traders, and I have swing traders here. So you get a piece of the pie for each one of you. So our TP1s are always going to be a 1-for-1. Whether my stop loss is 30 pips or 5 pips, yeah? No matter what the stop loss is, TP1 will always be a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And so just so you guys are clear, okay, so I know some of you guys don't do risk to reward ratios, you trade pips, which is what I don't trade. Our signals group is completely different to that, right? We focused on that percentage growth. If my stop loss was 30 pips and I went for a 30 pip move, that is a 1-for-1. If my stop loss is 5 pips and I go for 5 pips, that is a 1-for-1. So in other words, in both scenarios, I would have gained 1% on my account. And so what I'm going to do to help out you guys as well, to really understand this risk reward stuff, is I'm going to do a separate video on that element, just to show you guys everything you need to know about risk to reward. TP1s will always be a 1-to-1, TP2 will always be some form of liquidity, and TP3 will be much further. So guys, you can go for whichever one you want to go for. You can go for whichever one, TP1, 2 or 3. The way I give out TPs is it's just a guideline. So these are potential areas that price could go to and where you can likely take your profit. But at the same time, if you're in profit, then you feel free to take it. Feel free to take your profit. There's no one locking you in and saying you have to hold. No, when you're on profit and you're happy, take the profit. You understand? It leads me on to my next point, which is trade management. So some people have reached out to me and said it wasn't really a 3.6 gain for the week, it was a 2.2% loss. And that's because at TP1 you take off 0.5%, then you let the rest ride and you might want to take off more. And then really truly, that's not really a 4% goal for something like that. Guys, this is not a trade management group. We're not going to manage your trade for you. That is for you to do. Everyone manages their trade differently. So we're not a trade management group. You can take TP where you want to take TP. You can scale off where you want to scale off. You can move your stop loss when you want to move your stop loss. And what I could do is I could do a a video on how I manage a trade, that might be actually a really good video for me to do. If you do want that kind of video, drop it down below and I'll show you how I manage a trade. I'm not talking about those haters, those negative folk. Don't drop anything down below. You can just bounce. I'm talking about the real gang who really have my back, who are really about this channel's growth, who are really about just seeing this blossom, right? Because this is only the start. It's been 2 or 3 days and we're up 3.6%. It's only the start. And I'm telling you now, we're going to catch those bangers. I'm telling you, I'm excited. See, I could have been down and stressed because of these people's comments and whatnot. Look, I'm not going to let that bother me, okay? We're going places on this channel. We're moving forward. So this is why you can't let people, negative people, their words affect you. Don't allow their opinion to become your bias. You can't do that. You have to have your own bias. You have to have your own thought process. You have to have goals that you're going for. Don't allow them to try and bring you down. I know we're going to be catching those sweet ones. I know it. It's all about stickability. You know, if you have that, some people don't have stickability. They don't, they can roll. So just one more time, we're not going to tell you when to move your stop losses. We're not going to tell you when to take profit. We send out the coordinates, and when you're happy with that. But what I will say is, don't let the trade come back and stop you out after it's hit any kind of TP. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. Because some people are telling me they got stopped out when the TP was hit. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, so I just wanted to drop that one there. So that was me talking about risk to reward, talking about TPs, and talking about trade management. The other topic now I'm going to talk about is how we calculate the weekly growth or the weekly percentage growth. Basically, what we do is this. So when it comes to weekly percentage growth and how we calculate that, we base it off of the TPs. Let's just say TP2 was, let's say 40 pips, for example. And then TP3 is like 90 pips. If the trade goes to 50 or to 60 pips, we're still going to base it off of the TP that we gave you, which is the 40 pips. And so although it would have gone further, like some of these trades did, we're not going to base it on how far it goes. We're going to base it on where the TP target is. We won't need to go into the charts and look at, you know, this is how far it went and calculate all of that. It's just, did it hit that TP? Yes. Did it hit that one? No. We're going to base it off the TP that it hit. So that's how we're going to calculate the weekly percentage growth. So another point that came up to me, this was someone who reached out to me. He said, okay, so what about if they missed a trade that goes 10%? Are we not going to get any more signals for the rest of the week? So I gave that a little bit of time to think about that. And you know what? One thing I will say is that some groups don't really give you a 10% growth. First of all, I'll say that. So a 10% growth is really good, just for the people just wondering, okay? But at the same time, let's just say if we dropped a trade on Monday and it went 10%, the whole week you wouldn't get a trade. So what we will be doing going forward is, instead of just basing off a 10% growth, we're going to base it off probably a number of trades. So you might want to give out, let's just say, for example, 10 trades a week, for example, or 7 trades a week, for example. And so at least, you know, you have 7 chances or 10 chances to jump into a trade and then catch that move. And like I said, it's not about quantity with us. I know some signals group, they send out signals all the time. Sorry guys, we're not going to do that. If you thought that's the kind of signal group they're a part of, no, we're not going to do that. It's not a problem. If that's not what you want, then, you know, you can do your thing. We're going to be basing this on quality, high probability setups that will go the distance. So that's our aim. And so, you know, just for example, GPUSD, I believe it was the last trade that was sent out. That was the trade that we wanted it to sell to 1.3850, for example. It decided to do 2 more pushes up, 2 more drives up, and then it plummeted to hit our TP target. That would have been an example of a trade that would have banged if it went according to plan, but obviously it didn't. The NFP the next day, you know how it goes. That whole week normally is just not necessarily the best week to trade. So like I said, we'll most likely adjust that, and then, for example, we might hire the percentage growth. Every single month we're going to sit down and monitor these things, you know, and make readjustments where needed. Yeah, other than that, that's kind of things that have risen up. Apparently now I'm a scammer, you know, for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but look, like I said, guys, on this channel, look, I give you information that most people don't give you. I've given you so many key gems. Literally, I've given you enough stuff on the channel. People normally charge for this stuff, but you know what? I've given you enough to go forth and be profitable, go forth and have a winning strategy. So on this channel, we're different. We're institutional traders and smart money traders. So we're completely different. We're not like the retail vibes. You know, like one person did say that they can go to a retailer signals group and get like a 1-for-1. Bro, bounce, go on then, do your thing, innit? Do your thing, do your thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for where this is going, right? And I'm excited for you guys too. You know, like, it's one of my missions, you know, to make sure you catch those liquidity runs, right? And I'm excited to do so. So I'm keeping that same positive energy, that same positive vibe, you understand? And I'm moving forward with that. So guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you do like, you know, the merch as well, if you're feeling this as well, liquidity gang, right? We also have a liquidity vibes hoodie. Then yeah, go ahead, the link will be in the description too. Other than that, guys, before we end the video, I'm gonna quickly run you through a couple of things in my Discord channel. So I now have Discord. Discord is pretty lit. Discord is lit. So on my Discord channel, we're gonna have like a Forex memes page or Forex memes channel where you guys can drop your Forex memes. So it can be literally an image with the words on it. It could be an image with a little bit of text on it. And if I see anything that's like a chat or something like that, it will just get removed, and most likely you might be blocked if if you violate the rules over and over again. But the memes itself, I want them to be legit memes, funny memes, and I want you guys to go forth and react to those memes. There's like a reaction button, you can react to those memes, and what I'll do is every now and then I'm gonna go and do a video just reacting to your meme. So it'll be really good if we can do that too. So like I said, the words can be either in the image or the right up back is loud. So like I said, the words can either be within the image or it can be like a little text, you know, straight beneath the image. And it can be about anything. It can be about what's happened to you personally. It can be about just anything funny as well. Do you understand? That would be sick if I can get that going. That would be nice, you know, that would be interesting. Quick shout out to my mentees. My mentees are killing it. I love it. Their growth is crazy. I'm loving how you're using those concepts. I'm loving how you're refining those entries, knowing when to get out, knowing when to get in. It's beautiful. You know, I love the fact that you're trading like institutional and smart money traders as well. Hats off to you guys. I'm so impressed with you guys. I'm happy. You guys are like family. You guys are like family, man. Honestly, it feels like family. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the video. I forgot to do an outro, so here it is. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you do like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel and don't forget to smash up that thumbs up button. If you want that mentorship, holler at me on Instagram. Just type in mentorship in my DMs. Also family, if you're down for those signals, the link will be in the description below.